back to the attic. We are getting there. This is the state of my room currently. It makes me want to die. Hello, welcome to my first video. I am moving out of my childhood bedroom. I have lived here my whole childhood. That's why it's my childhood bedroom. Okay, yeah, enough of her. That was way too awkward to watch. So I'm just gonna redo the whole intro. So as you can see, this is a couple weeks later. We're in the new apartment. We're getting situated, moving things around, organizing. You'll see that in a later video. Everything was kind of hectic, especially since I was trying to move out during Christmas time. I was explaining in a lot of clips, but at the same time wasn't explaining anything at all, so all the clips together don't really make sense. What I'm going to show in this video is going to be a room tour before I moved out. So my room is going to be an absolute mess. Looking back at the videos, I was a little bit shocked that I was living like that before moving out, but your state of your room kind of shows like your state of mind. I was extremely stressed at that moment. Not only was I stressed out about moving out, I was also stressed out about work in general. So I wasn't able to pack before Christmas because at the moment we thought that we were gonna be hosting Christmas, so I couldn't pack and move things into like the living room. So everything just kind of fell into my room, and then I wasn't organizing my room because why would I clean my room if I was gonna then just put it in a box? So I didn't see a point in cleaning my room, but we ended up not hosting Christmas, so I was able to pack a little bit. So on the 23rd, I basically did a lot of the packing. On the 24th, I was working and celebrating Christmas. On the 25th, we were celebrating Christmas. On the 26th was the day that we were moving, so packed as much as I could. We went to go pick up the U-Haul. We put like the bigger stuff in there that we already had packed, and then on the 27th was the day that we were heading out. So 27th in the morning, we put the last finishing touches in the truck, and then we drove down. We left a little later than we wanted to. It happens. And then we got into a lot of traffic. It happens. We were planning on getting here around 5 p.m., but we ended up getting here around 8. So it was a long day. Looking back at the footage I got of moving, I really didn't like it, so this vlog will be a little bit all over the place. I was figuring things out with recording, and I've noticed that when I record on my phone, sometimes you can hear my voice and sometimes you can't, which is really strange. I'm not covering the mic or anything with my hand. Like, I notice it when I change it from like 0.5, you can hear my voice great, and then I change it to like just 1, like the regular camera, and then it sounds like I'm like 10 miles away, which I'm not even moving the phone like away from my mouth. I don't know, figuring it out. It's fine, it's the first video, whatever. But just a heads up. So yeah, that's where we're gonna go from here. So welcome to the moving series. Hey MTV Cribs, welcome to my crib, yeah. Oh. Well, the things behind my door fell out, so as you can see, you walk in and here are my vinyls. I actually already started packing, and those are the lids. Behind the door, I have my high school photography stuff. My college photography stuff is somewhere else. Don't remember where that is. I will find it. I got 2 lightsabers, yeah. And it's a mess. This is my closet. It has served me well. Some stuff that doesn't hang up. I got many stuff on one hanger. And then my winter stuff is over there. Those are like shoes and stuff. But yeah, so I kind of switch things, winter jackets, and then, well, actually winter is over here now because it is winter currently, but you know what I mean. It like flip-flops. That pile of stuff is mostly things that I need to either sell on Depop or donate. I'm going to try to start selling on Depop. We'll see how that goes. Maybe that's where my YouTube will be going. Who knows? Continuing from this mess of stuff, we go to this other pile of stuff. This is actually all of my concert sweaters and t-shirts from this year alone, 2024. I think I have a bit of a problem. My nail stuff, I started doing my nails. This is what is left of my set that I had just a little bit ago. This is where I ended up putting all of my shoes. I need a better system. And here is another pile of clothes, yeah. See, I used to put my clothes on the chair, but the bear is now on the chair. The bear takes up all the chair space, so the pile of dirty clothes goes right there. Yeah. Going on to over here. It's a mess. Everything's gonna be a mess, and you know what? That's just how life is. I have gotten a lot more messy since I started moving because I've just been collecting and then not putting things away because I know that eventually I'm going to put things in the boxes. So why clean up if I'm going to have to clean up later when I'm putting things in the boxes? You know? But yeah, just a bunch of stuff. I'm probably going to get rid of this plastic thing because I hate it. This is my childhood piggy bank. It don't got any money in it, not at all. Some stuff that, I don't know, I don't even know, dude. My laptop is in there. My Nami kit. Nami. Nami. Hold on, where is it? Nami. Here's my collection of CDs. It's not that big. I decided recently I'm gonna start collecting CDs as well as just vinyl because I don't know, because I wanna. This is my 5 Sauce stuff, yeah. Dan and Phil signed that thingy over there. All my stuffed animals. Well, not all of them actually, because in this thing down here, I'll probably show you later in the video, there are more of my Build-A-Bears and some old Victorian doll houses that I have had. But yeah, a bunch of little knickknacks, a bunch of little rocks, just things that I collect and I will keep forever because that's just who I am. Don't know how I'm gonna transport some of this stuff without it getting damaged, but you know, you never know. As you can see, I have 3 versions of the same book. This is quite literally the only book I have ever read in my life. It is The Dragon Rider. It is great. This is my original version, and it came with that audiobook because I did not know how to read. So I listened to it. And then I found one of these, I don't know which one I found first, at the thrift store, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a hardcover, I need it. And then I found, oh, then this one, I think this one was the first one I found at the thrift store. And then I found this one at the thrift store, and it came with a map. And I was like, oh my god, it has a map. So of course I'm gonna take it. It has a map. But yeah, here's the rings that I don't wear every day because they're cheap. Okay, so moving on to this side of my room. This is my bed. I hate this bed. It is way too squeaky, look. Okay, well, I just shook it and it didn't make any noise. Thank you. This is a tapestry. I love it. This is remnants of when my little sister was in my room when I was in college. I didn't show you my sword. A lot of people ask me about this sword on my TikTok. I got it off of Etsy a super long time ago, but you can see it's just styrofoam. But it's cute. I love it. And my flowers. More 5 Sauce because yeah. Moving over to where I sit to watch YouTube. The laptop is usually facing me and I'm watching YouTube. And then here is some more junk. This is mostly like jewelry and stuff. Stuff I got from Dan and Phil, my boyfriend, my man. And more stuff. Cables, hair stuff, bracelets, jewelry, just a whole mess of things. I have these mirrors that I got at Goodwill recently. I loved it. And then I got this one at Goodwill like a super long time ago, but I haven't had a spot to put it. So hopefully in my new place I have a spot to put it. But I found this shelf. I'm gonna have to show you from the other side. Somebody from the neighborhood just put it out on the street and I was like, give me that. So I got it for free. It's awesome. My big pile of merch is covering it, but it's pretty cool. My favorite things in life are free. I don't like paying for things. But here's my room from the other side. Cute, cute, cute. I never really look at my room from this side, so this is kind of crazy. Well, yeah, it's a mess. Another part of my room, if you come over here and you make your way through this whole mess, this is where I would put my tripod and then film my TikTok videos over there. It would look like this. This is my favorite little corner of my room because it's so cute and it looks so cute. So that's it. That's the room tour. I warned you, it was messy. I'm going to try to tackle the stuff that's in over here, the stuffed animals and stuff over there. I'm going to try to tackle that first. I'm going to put them in, the rest of them into the trunk that's down there. But about half of my stuff is up in the attic. My kitchen stuff and stuff that I have had since college, that type of stuff. And additionally, there are yellow jackets in the attic. There are yellow jackets in the attic, and can't really go up there. They're dying. It's cold enough that they're starting to die, but they haven't died yet. And I just hope that the yellow jackets did not go into my stuff and they are somewhere else. This is the current status of what is going on here. I attacked the stuffed animals and stuff, and I put most of them in there, but still have a bunch of other stuff. I have this other trunk up here. I don't know what I'm going to put in that one yet. Currently, it just has a couple of my like purses, but I think I might actually put my shoes in there. And this is my bed. I want to go to bed. I want to sleep. It is late. But I don't know what to do. Help! Okay, this is the state so far. I was able to get everything out of the attic, so there's that. So I have to just reorganize the stuff that's in the boxes because I kind of just threw them together after college. I cut my finger on some picture frames, but then there's a bunch of stuff that's just trash that just needs to go. But we're moving. Christmas is in 2 days and I move in 4, so we'll see. But I rented the U-Haul today. That's success. So this is the situation now. Still completely not packed downstairs. Downstairs has not been touched since yesterday, the day before. It's Christmas Eve. Just came back from work. I packed up my stuff. Now I have to finish working. I know it's an absolute mess in here, but my outfit is cute, so I'm gonna show it anyways. There is the situation so far. Still need to put my furniture in there, but that's most of my little stuff. And then in here, there's this stuff that we still have to go through. Here is an OOTD. But yeah, we're having a little bit of a fiasco because I can't find my plates. So here is half of my set of plates. It must be somewhere in the attic that was not where the rest of my stuff was because we can't find it. Back to the attic to find the plates. Is the state currently. I can't. Reorganizing this. We're gonna put that trunk here. So actually I have a lot of space. We put my mirrors in between here with some blankets and we are getting there. We're getting there. But it's a couple hours later. I'm starting to get into my room. So I'm going to go ahead and put the clothes that I have been leaving on the floor. I'm going to put it into my closet and then I'm going to put my clothes in trash bags. And then I'm going to tackle this and put my shoes in there, like I've been saying. I just can't do that because the clothes is out here and the clothes is out here, and then I can't do that because the clothes is out here, and then I can't do this because but I made a small amount of progress. Progress is progress. So we're getting there. My shoes into the trunk, and I moved the trunks downstairs with assistance. And all my shoes did not fit in my trunk. I underestimated how much space shoes take up, but all the shoes that had the shoe box, I just put those in that. So all my shoes are in a box. So it worked out. Doing everything in sections, because if I don't, I can't get anything done. The thingy is gone. Still a mess. This stuff needs to go in a box. I need to put it into a box. That's it for now. I'll update you guys later. Gotta put this back together. Oh, there we go. This is empty, so we're gonna put, once we get in the truck, we'll put that stuff away. But my records, the trunks, all my shoes, my bear. Looking good. Still so much space. An update from 11:30 p.m. It is a mess in here. I started tackling the desk. I was overwhelmed, so then I stopped. But yeah, it's okay. 1:30 a.m. I moved the things off of my bed. I just threw them on the floor. But I did all this, did all that. Put them in these 3 boxes, and some in this box. Still kind of organizing it. And then I put, well, you can't even see it because I put some stuff on top of it, but whatever. But yeah, all drawers empty, organized the situation, put them in there. But I need to put my rocks in somewhere that won't move as much because they're really heavy. So we'll figure that out in the morning. Okay, 10 a.m. Just woke up. Actually, I woke up half an hour ago. We'll see if I'm able to get this done and move before noon, because we still have a 4-hour drive after this. Okay, getting there slowly. Now I just have to get those duffel bags out. And now I just gotta put the little knickknacks into this little box. And I think I'm gonna put my flowers, my dead flowers will go in the flower box that's downstairs, if that makes sense. But we moved this from the closet over here because we needed something to hold the router and stuff. But we're getting there, we're almost done. Semi-empty room tour. Okay, we're almost done. Just doing the finishing touches. This stuff is gonna go in the car, and then just packing up the rest of the truck. It's pretty empty. I feel like I could probably put some stuff that I was gonna put in the car in there, but yeah, we'll see. My plants. I don't know what the hell this one is, but this is a Christmas cactus. My dried up roses that were upstairs. This plant, I also don't know what the name is, but my grandma got me this one for Valentine's Day last year. Or maybe 2 years ago, I don't know. Then my pothos, and then a little propagation, but not a propagation from this one, from my original pothos. This one is doing great. She's doing fantastic. And then, of course, big boy over there. He's strapped in. Nothing moves. Okay, everything is in here. We took the clothes upstairs. Some of this stuff is closed. The kitchen stuff is in the kitchen. And my gingerbread house, yay! It's a new apartment! This is the state of the apartment currently. We will fix it up and then I will give a full apartment tour. Yeah! Welcome to the outro. I don't know what to say here other than like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. And I know you do.